And of course, this game does need to move along. 4 slips waiting.
Pushed out on the offside. That's a lovely shot, Robin Das. Nicely guided backward a point. And that's the first boundary of the morning. As Abbas comes in again and bowls to Das. Oh, that looks out. Oh my word, that's gone. That's stone dead. That's nipped back, kept low. And he's wrapped in front. Because of the surface. Certainly nothing like that. Westley drives and it's gone through mid-wicket, just about. I think he's got fingertips on that, Toby Albert, but not enough on it to stop it from going for the boundary. And Westley gets off the mark, finally.
19 for 1 as he bowls again. And Westley here with an angled bat plays a nice stroke away for at least 2. It's going down towards the third man boundary. It will be cut off just short of the rope, I think. No, it's managed to go all the way. That one's off the back foot and hit away for 4. That's again indicative it's not the quickest of pitches, so it may not suit Turner. That one's dragged down a bit and Wesley's latched onto it. That first ball of a new over is bowled by Turner and that's punched away nicely off the front foot. That's going to go all the way for 4 to the extra cover boundary. It just reaches the rope now.
Bowls past the umpire to Elgar, who's cutting off the back foot. A beautiful shot, square on the offside. Races past James Fuller, who will not catch up with it. It'll be 4 more to Elgar.
Dawson again bowling to Elgar. And Elgar with a lovely drive. That's a shot of the morning so far. A drive between the bowler and mid-off that goes for 4 runs. Just
from the pavilion end, he's round the wicket to Elgar with 2 slips waiting. Bowls a slightly shorter delivery. It's whipped off the hip of Elgar and will find the boundary. Quite easily, actually. Got a little bit too straight on him.
Off the back foot there, Wesley's found the gap through extra cover and that's going away. He's timed that brilliantly. Here's Abbott. 2 slips and a gully. Elgar drives down the ground. That should be 4. Might be a bit of a teaser. No, the ball's won that comfortably. Elgar was running, but...
Abbas over the wicket, driving nicely on the uppers. Westley, brilliant shot through extra cover. He'll pick up 4.
As he pulls that away, oh, it's just over the outstretched hands. Although he's got some fingertips on it at square leg. I think that's Fletcher Middleton, is it?
We see that with Surrey sometimes in the County Championship, pulling away from other teams. There's a lovely drive on the up by Westley through extra cover. Will go all the way for 4. He played one similarly off Abbas.
For 1, Dawson bowls. Century stand is up, and that's driven beautifully by Elgar for 4 through extra cover. Lovely stroke that, got to the pitch of it.
Down the leg side, flicked away. This could be... It's going to be 6, actually. I thought it was going somewhere near Mo Abbas. It was right on the boundary rope.
It's going to bowl to Westley, and this is played away out towards deep mid-wicket for a single very, very comfortably. Tom Westley's 3rd half century of the season. And say he's not been in the best of touch in the early part of the season. Dawson goes around the wicket again, driven firmly. Oh, it's a nice shot. It's between the short cover and mid-off. Perfectly placed.
But there we go. Dawson round the wicket again, using his feet, back to him, great catch. Comes round the wicket to Elgar. Bowls a good length delivery, that's a cracking drive. One of the shots of the day from Dean Elgar, gets fully forward on the front foot and drives through extra cover.
Dawson going over the wicket bowls, and that's a clubbing drive down the ground by the South African. Great shot from Dean Elgar.
And it's a full delivery on the legs of Cox, and it's easy pickings for him. Helps it on its way down to fine leg for 4 runs. Fuller in again to Cox. A shorter delivery, cut through the offside by Jordan Cox. He'll get at least 2. Gubbins is after it. I think it's running away from him towards the hover cover.
Dawson bowls. That's a great drive from Elgar. It's going a couple of bounces and then it rolls over the boundary at long off for 4. Trying to engineer a chance of a result. That's driven away. It's a good shot and away for 4. It's beaten mid-off. Oh, Vince moving a bit awkwardly there as he chased after that at mid-off. The Bransgrove Pavilion behind him, and he bowls, and that's hit down the ground for 4. And that'll be the 3rd 100 of the season for Dean Elgar. It's been an immaculate display, this concentration and high class. And he raises his bat, takes his helmet off.
It's just the early hours where the rain is coming in, and that's cut away. He's found the gap this time. It's gone through extra cover, and that'll be 4.
Here's Abbas bowling again, and Cox with an angled bat sends it for 4 wide of that 3rd slip, and away down to Hab Smith at 7. it might seem a bit unnecessary. That's driven away. It's a crunching drive from Elgar. Classic shot, just with not much foot movement there, just leant into it, playing it off length and away through the covers for 4.
Turner in again, bowls to Jordan Cox, again cuts him in half and gets a thick inside edge as he tries to make room for himself to the leg side. He's going to pick up 4.
Turner's around the wicket, he's got a short leg in, it was fairly deep. That's pulled away by Elgar, it's safe. It's 1 bounce for 4, backward a square leg. Turner bowls, cut away by Elgar, and that should be 4, it is. Toby Albert down at third man, had absolutely no chance with that. Hopefully he's alright. Here's Turner into Cox, who gives himself some room and cuts that through the covers. And that will end the over, which has cost 14. More of the day tomorrow. Here comes Fuller, flicked away into the vacant square leg area by Cox, and there is his runnable 50. 7 4s. Yeah. Here's Fuller then, right arm over. Cox drives down the ground. That's going for 4, very straight, just to the leg side of the stumps at the far end. Here's Fuller again from the pavilion end, bowls, and that's pulled away, and this is 6 runs, just helped over the line. Fuller comes in again and bowls, leg ball, plays that late, that's gone very fine, that'll be 4. There was a slight hint of an edge as much as where he was trying to play it. I'm not sure he was trying to play it that fine, but even so it was safe. Here's Fuller bowls, pulls that away on the leg side. Cox a little bit ungamely, but he's got 4 runs for it.
Dawson bowls, and this is driven away for 4, I think. It's a good looking stroke by Elgar, and it hits the rope now at extra cover. Goes to 128 with that.
282 for 2. He pulls that away, that's short, that's a horrible delivery. That's going for 6.
Here's a bat again, bowls, and just taking one hand off the bat. Elgar just runs that down away off an open face for at least 2. It's being chased back towards the third man boundary, and it'll go over the rope for 4.
The left-handed Elgar is Abbott, and he's forward in defence, driving on the up. Catch taken by mid-off. It's a really stunted.
Oh dear.
You wouldn't want to see me, but
Well
I avoided it.
well
Yeah,
left
I did. Big leave, minus Labuschagne-esque. As that's a full delivery, lofted over the top by Jordan Cox. That's 4. He gets to 100. It's a brilliant shot to go to 100 as well. One of the shots of the day, just gently lifted over the head of Abbott, that over pitched just fractionally.
Here comes Fuller again and bowls, driven up to mid-off. Lovely shot. That wasn't a half volley, not quite anyway.
There's an interesting rule there, and I'll come to that in a minute. I'll leave you on tender hooks for a ball.
Because you guys played there earlier in the season, didn't you? Well, a few weeks ago. There's a lovely shot on the up. I'm guessing 12, 15 grand a year. I'm guessing. There's a lovely shot off the back foot again by Cox, and there is a player out there, but he's not going to get there. Through extra cover, almost the same area that he's hit the shot before. Abbott in. Oh, he's bowled! Off stump, knocked back. And that looked a seriously good delivery. Critchley was playing that on the up.
As Fuller up to the wicket and bowls to Walter, and Walter tucks it away neatly off his hip. That's a nice stroke, and away through mid-wicket, and he'll collect a 4. As Fuller bowls, and that's driven by Walter away through extra cover for 4. A vain dive to try and stop that.
Comes in and bowls. Cox drives powerfully through mid-wicket. That's a good shot. Maybe a fraction straight from Abbott, maybe a fraction over pitched, but
Dawson's holding role continues, very impressive, 1 for 80 off 24, but he's greeted by Cox with a delivery that is hit through the covers for 4.
Abbas round the wicket to Walter flicks that away, caught at mid-wicket. Simple as you like, and I think.
And start of the next over, and that's a lovely delivery, and he's caught at first slip. As Abbas bowls again, and Cox here with a little deflection sent it down towards wide third man, with a deep backward point, looking to prevent the second run. There's an appeal for a runner, and he's gone!
Dawson in again, bowls. Oh, he's wrapped on the pad. Oh, he's out. He's LBW. Palmer just coming across his stumps a little bit.
404 for 8 as Turner bowls, and that's a defensive shot by Cook up in. Oh, very long day. 404 for 8, Essex, Cook 10 and Snape 16.
Yep, Dale belongs to Essex, fairly and squarely. Though a good comeback with the second new ball.